Hey, we got something a little bit different today. This is going to be a highway MPG test with a turbocharged 3-cylinder Ford Fiesta. That's right, 3 cylinders. Can it stay up with traffic? Does it deliver decent MPGs? I've done some testing. I brought it home on the first night and saw some crazy numbers on the Jersey Turnpike, and then did a bit more driving in traffic. Still, the numbers were great. This time, I'm going to go fill up and going to take a ride out Route 78 and down 100 to Pottstown, PA, where I'm going to stop in at Eastwood Company to get some paint for my project car, Slambo. So let's go for a ride. Okay, it looks like the previous tank was 44.4. That's pretty crazy, huh? And we've got a quick fill, so we're going to zero that average out. And we're going to zero the trip meter because I forgot to do that last time. We're good to go. We've got a couple of miles of back road driving before we hit the interstate. After a short span on Route 287, we are now on Route 78. 287 is pretty much a climb from where I got on. And we are just going up elevation-wise because we're coming up from the river basin. And 78 now rolls through the hills of western Jersey into Pennsylvania. Should be a good ride. Fingers crossed. This road can get a little bit crazy sometime with the truck traffic. Now, speaking of trucks, I am not going to intentionally draft on this. And I'm going to try and stay center lane, just a wee bit over the speed limit, right? Staying with traffic. The limit here in Jersey is 65, and I'm going to try and target 68 or so. That's a good number. Right now, the dashboard says we are at 50.6 average MPGs, which is kind of crazy. Got off the highway averaging about 50.7. We're onto the 2-lane blacktop now. This is Route 29. We're headed south, and it looks like it's a 45 or 40 mile per hour road. Looking for Route 100 next. We reached our destination, and there you go, 50 miles per gallon, 91.8 miles, 50 mile per gallon average. Pretty crazy. That was with the air conditioning off. Let's see what we do on the way back. Well, we were making good time and the MPG numbers were looking pretty good, hovering up around 50, until we hit a nasty standstill here on 78. That 2 miles of bumper to bumper, stop and crawl, brought us all the way down from just under 50 miles per gallon to a 44.5 mile per gallon average. Now, that's the effect of just sitting there with the engine running. When you idle, your MPGs are just plunging. Once it opened up, our MPGs started coming back up again, and here we are on Route 78 in Jersey, getting ready to get off, and we are back up to 47.2 miles per gallon. 187.5 miles round trip, 47.7 average miles per gallon. Not too shabby. Now that was with the air conditioning off. It was mostly on Interstate Highway, some 2-lane blacktop over there in Pennsylvania, and a big bad traffic jam where we were at an absolute standstill. We're about 2 miles. Fiesta Open Road MPG Test Phase 2. This time, we're on the back roads. This is all 2-lane blacktop heading south from Allentown, New Jersey towards Long Beach Island. This is a great route. You go through the Pinelands. You can generally get some really good mileage out of this. Speed limits range from 40 to 55. Once we get into the pines themselves, though, people tend to fly, so the numbers will go up, and it also starts to roll up and down. So right now we're at 46.8 miles per gallon. It's dropped a little bit from yesterday. I've been running the air conditioning, and I'm going to zero that out. And we might run the air in this. We'll see how hot it is with the windows down. So it's either going to be air on, windows up, or air off, windows down, depending on how tolerable it is. .8-mile stretch through the Pinelands completed. We only stopped at one light, and that was extraordinarily probably the best average I've ever done through that stretch of the Pines. Unreal. We flirted with 60 through most of the trip, and kind of lost a couple of miles per gallon at the end there because you got to climb as you come up Route 72. Just unbelievable. No, that was nice. I captured that on video. We're on the island at 55 mile per gallon average. Absolutely crazy. And we lost a good bit on Route 72 because traffic lights and a little bit of traffic. And one of the secrets to getting great mileage is avoid traffic and avoid traffic lights. But hey, you can't always do that. So 55.2 on the island. That's just absolutely awesome. We're going to Manhattan to drop off this sweet little car, never to be seen again. I love this little car. I get 50.4 miles per gallon with the air conditioning on up the Jersey Turnpike into Manhattan. That's unheard of.